What was the order from You Don't Know My Name?
What's the order?
Remember at the end of You Don't Know My Name, and she was like, "Hey, I'm the waitress from the coffee shop."
Yo, I seen that video the other day.
Yeah, it was coffee and what?
It was coffee and something with grits.
No,
it was something.
It wasn't.
I ain't like it. It was potatoes.
Coffee and like an orange soup or something.
It was something nasty, and I was like, "Ew, Mos Def, what you eating?"
No. Oh, you're talking about the Mos Def joint.
Yeah.
He ordered hot chocolate and a fish.
Yeah, it was
And
nasty.
fish.
That is the nasty.
Like, that was mad random.
Yo, I'm so glad you brought that.
And he said it mad. You just had it mad casual. Like, he was ready. He was like,
coffee
she's
and
gonna love
fish.
this line.
Hot
Has got a
chocolate
hot
and
chocolate.
fish?
You want anything else? And a fish. I was like, what?
And she thought she still thought he was fired.
I ain't gonna
She
lie.
said,
He
yo,
was
that's
like, "Oh
fire."
my god."
She
He
said,
even
no one's
wanted-
done that
His
before.
breath
That's
is
so
hot.
fire.
Man,
he
welcome
was
to the
wrong.
My Audio Nerds podcast.
Big Fast, yo, what's going on,
Indeed.
y'all? And this is my camera right here, Jay. Let me know. We got Jay in here today.
Jay Dilla.
Is this one? Thank you. I hate when I do this and I look at this and I look like I'm off.
He's
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Devvon Terrell. Welcome to the Audio Nerds podcast, the podcast for Audio Nerds like yourself. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Also, remember, one lucky person today in these comments for this episode, a good comment, is going to get the HMD VIP Rosetta compressor and the Rosetta EQ VIP. So the best comment right now in this comment section, someone is going to get that.
Get the bundle.
Gentlemen, how you fellas doing? I haven't seen y'all in a while.
Man,
Been-
you know
been a little
what
while.
I spent my day yesterday doing?
You just came back from LA, right?
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
great.
congrats.
It was a great.
Yeah, I like that.
It was
I
a
like
great
that.
trip.
We got so
There's
much
a lot-
coming.
there's
We
a lot-
man.
there's
moving, man. We
happening.
moving.
Big facts.
There's a lot happening.
Shout out to the
Oh, you got that?
That's it.
Oh,
To the engineers,
Shout out to
you got
them.
that. You got that.
But,
that white colorway shirt. Oh my
yeah,
I
god!
ain't see that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Beheaded
Hey,
Ali, what's
they
going
hit me
on,
with
guys?
They hit me with the exclusive.
Oh, it's
You
an
know, I had to
exclusive.
go-
My fault.
I had to make the
OGs.
pickup. But and they gave me 2 colors. What? Yo, but
I'm
I went out to
arguing-
LA,
I'm
right?
arguing with
And on
them.
the way back, I was like, man, am I skilled enough to change my whole vocal chain by myself? I tried. So it was literally Rosetta, 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 Renaissance, Rosetta, Rosetta, Rosetta.
I felt
And it
that.
sounded all right. I think I might drop it off to the people.
Which Renaissance plugin did you use?
Oh, Arvox. What are you talking
Okay.
about?
Oh,
that's
you use
fair.
Arvox? Okay, I thought you used Axe because me and him and I have a affinity for Axe. I like Axe.
Mhm.
Yo, I forgot
Y'all
about
flip.
Axe.
No, I
Yeah, I
hate
know.
y'all.
You're a traitor.
I hate y'all.
You
I'm not
let
a
you
traitor.
let you let
You
you let him
Vox.
talk you back into Vox. He was like, "Yo, I've been coming back to Vox, man."
Nah, it was Anthony Cruz. That's what back to Shout out Anthony Cruz, by the way.
Shout
That
out Cruz.
episode, that was
You ain't
gems
wanna
on gems.
You ain't want to give me no credit though. That's
What's up?
crazy.
What you didn't give no credit on?
You was like, yo, man, I opened up Vox because of you, and Vox is fire. You told me that on the podcast.
You did.
No,
you
I-
did. You
Oh,
did.
dang.
Yes,
Nah,
Leave
I
us-
ain't-
leave
yo,
us-
I don't want to
leave
say
has
no.
been
I can
advocating.
see this clip is somebody going like, nah, I'm a liar. Like I was like, yo, bro, you're the one, bro. And I'm like, nah, I never
You're
said
the
that.
one.
I ain't gonna do that. Nah, but honestly, no cap. After what Cruz said, as far as putting Arvox after our comp, it made sense to me. But I will say, I am on my own compressor right now. I'm not G-ing it. I'm
Y'all
not capping.
y'all gotta go cop that new real and true Arcomp, the Rosetta compressor. You know
I did
what it
not
is.
say that it was the true R comp.
If
I
y'all
didn't
don't-
say
That's
that.
what I said.
But that's
It's
what
Courtney
he said.
Taylor's
It's
I
the
didn't say
comp
that.
to the R comp.
Okay, I didn't
Put
say
it together.
nothing.
Y'all don't even get the bar competition comp.
It's the
Yo,
comp to the
I would
Arcomp.
like to
It's the
bring something
Arcomp
back.
comp.
I like to bring something up.
Okay.
So we made a bet a few weeks ago.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I bet you our bet washed out from other bets. Watch. Go ahead.
Our bet was, hey, I forgot what the bet was, but I remember if I won, I'd get the scoop on the Rosetta.
Yeah.
And who got the scoop on the Rosetta?
You know what? I blessed you. I let you do it because I was just like, nah, I wanted you to have it regardless. But it wasn't because you won the bet.
It was.
He's referring one of the bets that we had. One was on the Wavy Wayne and
It wasn't
Garab
that one.
episode.
That wasn't the one.
And another one was with what was the bet on one? One was FL the first D8 full
We
production.
still got to find out that we have.
No, we don't, because the comments said it. Everybody was saying that. No, it wasn't.
Man, the comments be wrong.
You see it?
Yo, all right, let's be honest. Do the comments not be wrong sometimes?
Comments be wrong, but they was right this time. Context. We had a $100 bet, and we said, was FL Studio the first like outside of Pro Tools and stuff
With
that
the hit
a
record?
hit record was formed in?
Was
what it was.
produced
Was
in.
produced in.
Just
in.
the beat, not the recording.
That's fine.
not
Produced
the-
in.
Yes, produced
And
in.
he said he knows that for a fact.
to go number one. No, I said a number one record.
No problem. And the comments overwhelmingly said you're
No,
bugging.
they didn't give me any answer. They said this person, they said this person, they said this person. I didn't see anything that went number one. They said, this group, this person, this person.
Right.
Give me a record. I need a song.
They gave you so many producers, bro.
No, they
that
didn't.
were
They
using
gave me
it.
producers that were using it. They didn't give me any songs. You know what? You know how I know the comments be wrong?
How?
Y'all spent the last 3 weeks talking about Kanye using FL. He does not use FL.
Not in our comments. That wasn't.
I know that
saying
wasn't,
in our
but I'm
comments.
He's
saying
saying in general,
like,
yeah.
you give me a song.
I feel you.
I
just
need
feel
a
like
song.
I just feel like respectfully. I just feel like
Respectfully?
our users are like people that our audience is like dumb smart. So that's why I just put them at a higher standard.
That's great. That's really dope. But I also understand that some of our users still use Ableton, so I can't fully 100% give them all of that credit. But since we're here,
They stealing from Logic.
since we're here, my name is LJ. I'm
Also,
FL
Oh
producer.
wow!
Also, too,
yo, I forgot that. Yo,
To introduce us,
What?
you forgot to introduce us, but also too, a fun fact: Ableton also has a recently produced Grammy Award winning record.
What song?
Doja Cat, SZA.
All the Doja stuff is in Ableton.
I know.
Do you
but
want to have this
specifically that one.
conversation?
No. We're not doing this.
Do you
I'm
know
just
what
saying,
song-
bro. No.
I'm just saying, bro.
I just
I'm
want
just
to
saying.
say
No.
congratulations.
No. Yeah, that's fire.
That's
FL
fine.
We're not doing this.
Studio produced
I'm just
the
saying.
race.
I'm just saying.
I'm not doing this with y'all. So I did want to ask
Kiss
y'all
Me
this.
More. That's what that record's
I
called.
did want to ask y'all
Introduce
this.
the
What?
Yeah, like can we
I
say
did.
what our DAWs is?
Introduce. Oh, I'm Devvon Terrell. I'm a Pro Tools user.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
My fault. My fault.
I'm
OG.
LJ. I'm a FL user.
And what you use?
I'm Courtney Taylor, the Ableton astronaut. We bringing it back.
Yo, say that with confidence, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, can I say the
What's up?
funniest
What's
comment
good
I
with
saw
you?
about you the other day?
What? What's
It
up,
said, "Yo, Courtney, just don't worry, bro. Your Studio One application is on the
It's
way,
on the
bro."
way.
I
They was like,
appreciate that
somebody
guy.
sent him the app. Yo.
Someone was mad.
Somebody said, man.
Oh, yo.
I don't
about
even
to
want to
say.
talk about that.
No,
Don't
no,
even
it's
give.
okay.
No. So
Don't-
no,
we
you
can-
should
we can
bring
give-
But
I
see,
can
it
make
up.
light
I
of
want to
it.
give energy to that.
No, I feel
It's okay.
no.
It's okay.
Actually,
I can give light of it.
I respect that. Because it was fun, but you know
It's
what?
not worth it. One person felt like that. Like,
You're right.
It's not worth
Then
it.
No, it wasn't even. I know that they were joking.
Yeah,
but
that's
so
what I'm saying.
don't-
I can make light of it.
No,
Don't even?
Courtney. We don't want
I
you.
wasn't
we don't
even
want
going
you.
to be Courtney, but
It's
I
not
was
worth
going to
it.
be for
Here's
real.
what
for
I'd
real.
rather ask you.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's
Black Friday ended, done. I know you bought shit. I bought. Yo, I barely bought anything. What did you buy for Black Friday? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I really feel like the impact of Black Friday, or maybe I felt like I just got everything. I was.
Oh, no, you're
I was
rich.
looking for stuff. Okay.
You're rich.
So you don't wait till Black Friday. You actually buy it when you feel like it.
That's true.
So that's why
you do
it
that.
didn't hit like that for you.
I'm not gonna lie. I could be talking from a place of privilege. I'm not
People
gonna,
wait.
I'm not gonna lie.
People wait. Shout out my boy Timmy Rooks. He was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I just bought this warm audio compressor. I'm gonna be pissed off if on Black Friday that shit 40% off. You ain't never
hardware?
Yes.
Okay.
You ain't never bought something and then go on sale 3 weeks. Man, I remember 2020, right? I saved up for the output bundle because you kept telling me to cop it. I bought it for $850.
We
I'll
all
never forget that. Boy, 2 weeks later, they said everything. I bought minus like 2 expansion packs that I don't use. $299, $399.
I think
And
I
I
caught
said,
that deal. I caught a deal like that.
No, I was like,
You
I
was
was
sick.
upset.
You was sick. Yo, that's funny with deal. You that's a good conversation too. Like with deals and like when you see your plugin that you just bought goes on sale.
Shout out to a creator named Produced by Mai. I feel like because I've been subscribed to him since I was in like high school, and I think he started with FL, but now he's an Ableton guy. So I question your loyalty sometimes, but he has this pack, and this free promo because this is an amazing pack. It's for addictive drums. It's called I forget what it's called. Addictive breaks, and it was he has like a actual preset pack for it.
Okay.
So I bought it. The next day he had everything like BOGO or something. And I comment like, damn, I just copped. He was like, send me an email, my boy. I was like, man, I'm not sending you my email. And then he still I guess he found my name or something in it.
Yeah.
And he just processed
He
the
blessed you?
refund. Yeah. So
That's cool.
y'all
That's
should go
wavy.
support him because
Yeah.
like I want to repay him that way. And I feel like
Yeah.
it's
That's
a good
wavy.
product. And I'm sorry, one more person that has an addictive breaks or addictive drums pack that I didn't want to talk about it.
Who?
I'll be gatekeeping.
Go ahead.
And I don't be wanting to let this guy off, but I talk to him, and you know who. I talk to him a lot.
Say his name.
And he deserves it. I don't want to, but it's like the minute
I'ma
I
say
say
his-
it, it's going to come
I
out.
want to make sure it's the right person.
Shout out to Cap. QAPT.
Yes. Bro.
Oh, my God.
Yo, bro. Yo. He doesn't. I'm not gonna lie.
We don't show him enough love because
if
we
you
want
don't
to
give
hide
him
it.
love, we gonna give him love. That guy, I don't even know what he looks like. I don't know nothing about him, but
He
I
just
just
had a
know
kid.
that he makes some of the best presets and packs, bro, that are so, you could tell he takes his time when he makes them because they're so unique and they're so good.
It's so crazy.
He just,
No, it's
he knows what we want. Like, it's like, yo, some company needs to pick him up, bro.
for R&B.
for R&B.
For R&B, it's very, very specific to R&B.
That's a
Obviously, you
fact.
can use it everywhere else, but he's the reason why I fell in love with Serum. He's the reason why I fell in love with addictive drums.
Right.
I'm gonna be real honest. I had addictive drums on my computer just collecting dust, bro. And the minute, because I really started rocking with Teletone, and I still rock with Teletone. Teletone Tempo. But
you put me on.
I opened them addictive drums, and it's so good that if you compare it, to the stock addictive drums presets, it's terrible.
It's like night and day.
Bad. Like,
so he really bodied
he bodied excellent audio. I ain't gonna lie, fight back.
Fight back. What did you buy for Black Friday?
I bought a couple things. I bought the Plug-in Alliance SPL Vitalizer
right here.
MK2.
Right here, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
my man called me. Let me tell you what happened. Courtney called me. Yo, Dev, what
boy.
you feeling? I said, yo, bro, dead serious? Cop this, bro. It is. Did you like it? I told Courtney to cop the SPL tube Vitalizer from the Plug-in Alliance because it had a stereo expander knob that it really allowed you to like open up the stereo field without the phasey thing. Shout out to Curtis Circuit. He put me onto that.
Okay.
Like, and that's exactly why he said he had it, and I was like, let me get it.
Shout out to Circuit.
Yeah,
also,
OD.
shout out to Depp and Demetrius of $1 Million Snare who utilized the physical hardware piece to that, and they utilize it really well. $1 Million Snare, go check them out. You already know engineers.
We have a video coming soon with them.
Shout out to $1 Million.
You
Snare.
also put me onto Track Spacer from Waste Factory.
How bad do you feel using Track Spacer? Yeah, it was on sale. Was it on sale?
Yeah.
I've been had it, so I don't know.
$30. $30.
It was 30 cash?
$30.
Oh, it's like $1. Isn't it like $1.80 for that?
I have like $1.80 between that and 200. Yeah, $30. $30.
Track Spacer was
I'll check for you right now on Waste Factory. On Waste Factory site itself.
It was 30 cash.
You know who
30
had the
cash.
best deal?
Who had the best deal?
And I didn't take part in it because I already had the plugins.
Who?
UAD, man.
Yo,
UAD.
shout out Ulysses. He told us
the 11 plugins for $50.
Right.
And I think each of the plugins by themselves was $50.
Yo,
it came with Polymax, which I think alone was worth it. It came with the 2A. I ain't gonna lie, UAD is on a liquidation sale right now.
But you know what I
You can
will
get it for
say
40
though,
right now, Levens.
I still
You can get
want
it
them
for 40
to open up
right
the
now.
whole plugins to like the whole thing. I want Voice of God. I want there's a few plugins I want. You don't think it's what?
I don't think they own Voice of God. That's another company.
So okay, so if another company owns it, right? I can't get it still. Even it's whatever the contract is. I don't know the deal, but I still can't get it without getting UAD software, hardware, and I'm not gonna get a UAD interface. Like that's just not in my cards. Like right now, I'm not doing it.
Teletone had a crazy sale. Shout out to them. I cleaned up house. Shout out to Teletone. Who else had sales, man? The sales was kind of maybe. It was to the point where I was trying to find stuff.
I was trying.
I bought the
Liebling had
Biodynamics.
some sales.
You bought the Biodynamics
I
joints.
think I bought them for full price though. I'm not gonna even lie. Probably like $20 off or something.
I seen.
I wonder if there's
what was it? The Sennheiser HD 280s went on sale too.
I saw them right after I copped mine.
Yeah, I've had those. I'm like I said, I'm not a big headphone guy, so I wasn't looking. Can I keep it a beam with y'all though? I was looking at hardware. That was all I was looking at. I was like, yo, I think right now I could probably find a good deal on some hardware.
Ooh, the Arteria Polybrute. It's a hardware synth that I'm trying to figure out what I want my first hardware synth to be.
Yeah.
And it seems very, I know people don't recommend it for like your first hardware synth.
Right.
But it seems very versatile.
Okay.
And I fuck with Arteria. Maybe that's the wrong reasoning to get a synth, but I don't care. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna see what we could do.
If you can mess with it.
Yeah.
What was I telling you? I was telling you something about the hardware in general. There's no deals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but hardware, like, help me out here. Like, I was looking for something hardware wise on Black Friday, but bro, it was like $100 off. I was like, but the piece is $5,000.
Sucks to be a prodigy in the music space, doesn't it?
It sucks to have a big budget in the music space, doesn't it?
I feel like I feel that was a shot, but I just don't know where it was.
There's a little conversation in that, right?
Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah. How does it like? I think. Do you think maybe you're and this is one of those things where I think it's experience because people that are just getting into it aren't just going to go cop a hardware piece. But like
that's true.
You're now diving into the part of your musical career journey
I'm
where
looking for things.
You're looking for hardware pieces specifically.
Yeah.
Like you're like, all right, in the box is cool.
It's fun.
There's always gonna be new stuff. I want to get some physical stuff.
Yeah.
But me and Levens is kind of like, for us it's like we could do that, but at the same time
we could. No, I can't.
He said, "Yo, bro, you
my
speak
bank
for
account
yourself."
said.
He said, "What are you talking about,
man?" I'm sorry.
I did want to bring this thing up. long story short, I do have a little bit of a surprise for our audience. And this is new for us, and this is a first.
Well, we're leaving Black Friday first?
We can circle back.
All right, let me just, because I feel like we can move on from there.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think the best deal, and this is not because it's our homie, that was he shouldn't have done it. AJ Hall sold every pack for $10 each.
Yo, he went crazy. I did see that.
That got me tight.
Yeah, because I bought some stuff from him a while ago too.
Oh, he hit me the other day? Oh,
he threw?
I think he gonna be tight.
What?
If I say it.
What?
He was like,
So
man, I want to start messing with FL. He was like, bro, let's get on the phone.
Is he an FL guy? Is he an Ableton guy?
No, he's Machine.
He's Machine.
So that's the obvious jump though, right? Machine to FL?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yo, my boy, every pack was $10. It's not anymore. So if you missed it, you missed it. But I copped.
That's crazy.
Because it was like 1 pack or 2 packs. I was like, I still need this one. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
cop it.
All right, well, it's deceitful. So I did want to bring this up, and this is a big surprise. And this is something that I'm really proud of our audience, because if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be possible. But we got a sponsor for today's episode.
You lying.
I'm for real. We got a sponsor for today's episode. I sent you what I sent you because the reason why I sent you this company is because they're sponsoring the episode. So one time I just want to let you guys know this episode is sponsored by B Connect. And that's why I sent it to y'all.
You're you're a sneaky boy.
Check this out.
I
got you. Let me just say this one thing. B Connect, control and manipulate plugins together in real time to have fun and speed up your workflow. Long story short, and then you can go ahead. B Connect, super awesome idea. And personally, I wouldn't bring any sponsors on this podcast that we don't try, that we don't check out, and that we think
don't believe in,
or genuinely think like, oh, that's a fire idea. So they described it as a multiplayer DAW. And off rip, that got my attention, because when I seen like the graphics and like the video for it, it looked like they made it like it looked like Fortnite, like a video game. And I was like, what are y'all what are you doing? And long story short, it's like, you can still have Ableton open. I can still have my DAW open, and I can drag and drop stuff into B Connect, and basically I can use your plugins that you have in your DAW, and I can manipulate yours that you're using in the DAW and everything.
So it's kind of like
if you both have the plugin.
Yes, if you both have the plugin, then I can manipulate like for instance, I seen one dude with a Valhalla. He changed the mix and he was like, "Oh no, let's change it back," and he just changed it back like while he was producing.
It's kind of like a Zoom for like producers,
but gamey.
More interactive. It's y'all are using the same DAW.
Yeah,
that's fire.
I rock with it. When I saw it, and you're a sneaky guy, you should have said it.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you. I was like, yo, check this out. And
but it's dope, because when I saw it, the first thing I thought was like, I know it's for production, I'm sure.
Right.
Beat Connect.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, imagine what it would be like because I'll send Dev a lot of stuff to mix.
For sure.
I could just watch you mix and like, no, take the compression off my vocal.
That's right. I wonder how I would feel about that. Or what if it be Connect dead serious, like, I'm compressing something and I go to the next track and then you go to the track and be like, take that off.
Or like for auto tune, if you're like, yo, my retune speed kind of high. Let me bring it lower.
And I don't even know you do it.
You switch tab views on your end. I'm like,
but it opens up a conversation, and it's funny. It opens up a conversation of collaboration and the future of collaboration digitally, because we've been seeing it brew since the pandemic, but I don't think any of them have stuck with me.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't enjoy it.
Whether it was the FaceTime joints or whatever. So yeah, I mean,
I think it's a fire idea, and the reason why I even think about it, all three of us, everybody knows how we fight about DAWs or just go back and forth with DAWs. So for us to even be like talking about another DAW, you have to be unique.
Yeah,
for me to even go, oh, that's cool.
Let me check
I see what you're doing.
Because I'm not gonna lie, Luna became free, and I'm very interested in trying Luna out. And like, really
that was a good. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the best moves I feel like UAD has made since,
overall,
like in a long
best
time.
move they made was to unlock some of them plugins. That was the best move.
Oh, that's who.
Unlock them all.
I don't think Voice of God is their plugin.
I don't care. Unlock it all.
You're not gonna get it.
Not
right now.
Because there's a version of auto tune.
Let's find the company that makes it.
Yeah, real time auto tune is still locked.
What do you mean?
Real time auto tune is locked behind the
behind the physical hard
the console thing.
UAD has an auto tune, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's built in the console.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't care, because
that's the same
I have
thing.
auto
That's the
version.
same thing of Voice of God.
Hey, if you really want Voice of God that bad,
so just buy the
Bark of Dog outside on Reddit.
I have seen that.
Yeah, Bark of Dog.
Don't say Reddit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, y'all gotta
Is
chill.
this for real?
Y'all be snitching in yourselves.
Don't talk about it.
That's emulation.
I'm not.
B Connect, thank you so much for showing love to the podcast.
OG,
I had no clue.
Yeah,
please, y'all go check out bconnect.com.
And it's worth it. I think I'm gonna give it a real shot. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna really give it a chance. And I'm not a person that likes to open up to DAWs.
Facts. But I would like I like you and I to try. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact
We'll do
that
some content over
yeah,
it. Some shit.
but nonetheless, like, say for instance, if you and I collab, and I can be like, yo, let's open B Connect, let's vibe. Like, we could do because you can still use FL. You know what I'm saying? You can just drag and drop sounds that you got, and we could just mess with
Audio is
stuff.
good enough. Instead of me like FaceTime audioing you or like FaceTime screen sharing to play like an album or something, I'll be like,
Right.
yo, let me send a file into B Connect and let's try it.
And just try it. And I'm with that. I'm down for that. So for collaboration, I think that could have did wonders in the pandemic, to be honest. But I appreciate them for that. And it got me to start thinking about what was the thing that we was touching on? I forgot. You were saying it right before.
What do you mean? Oh, collaboration?
Yeah, we was talking about collaboration, and you was talking about. Oh well, from my perspective, I was saying that I don't know. Okay, so from a mixer standpoint, right? I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I don't know how I would feel about the client being in the room with me. So I was thinking about collaboration. I was like, okay, I like to collab with people. I love to make music with people. But when it comes to mixing, for me, I don't think I would want. I don't know how I feel about the person in the room with me.
Oh, I love
Well,
it.
it depends on who the person
Again,
is.
different points.
It depends on who the person is, because the person, if I know what you're doing,
Yeah.
I think it makes it worse, kinda. Because maybe the client, if they don't know what you're doing, they'll just trust you and shut the hell up. And
The trust needs to be there. Like, I got to know this person trusts me.
at the same time, if I know what you're doing and I can, if I'm of this world, you might hate me, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I'm behind you, I'm like, I don't like what you're doing to my vocal. I see where you're trying to go.
Right.
Or I may not see where you're trying to go, but
Right.
I know that plugin. And why are you putting smack attack and low air on a vocal track? I don't care if that's a trick. I don't want low air on my vocal.
I don't care if that's a trick.
I don't know.
If they throw the guitar rig on your joint like back in the early 2000s.
I think I see where you're coming from, but we're in an age where like a lot of artists know what kind of know what the engineers do. I'll tell you who I found out was an engineer.
Who?
I was in the studio when I was in LA with Sir from TDE.
Okay.
And he was Tyrese's engineer.
Yo, you told me that. I did not know he was Tyrese's engineer, bro.
I didn't know that either. And
I
it was
didn't
like
know
TGT era. Like he was giving us like stories,
wow.
Right.
and all that. But then I paid attention, and the next day we were in the studio. We had no engineer. It was him.
Right.
It was the point where he wanted to step out. They looked around like, all right, who's gonna take over Pro Tools? And I'm like, not me.
Oh my God, bro. I can't stand y'all people.
I would have been in there. I would have been in
Just
there.
loop this real quick.
And just do it.
I'd have been in there like somewhere.
You know
And
how
he
many?
record quick, bro.
Oh no, I know he does. The funny thing about him is I knew he engineered all his stuff. Like he mixes, he does all his own stuff. If I'm not mistaken. So, but I didn't know. But now I'm like, oh yeah, duh. He must have been someone's engineer in the industry.
He knows his sound. Yeah.
But let me ask you this question. Like, I've been in a room 1,000 times where I'll literally sit and watch everybody and nobody in the room know how to use Pro Tools and everybody's like, yo, like,
Oh yeah, you become the engineer.
Who do it? And I be sitting there like, I'm about to be the engineer, ain't I? And I'm like, all right, y'all, I got it. I'm like, yo, come on, y'all. Like, come on.
I'll speak.
It's not bad. Like, just be proficient.
No.
I'm proficient at Ableton.
No.
I'm proficient at FL.
No.
Okay.
What I want to I will say from my perspective though, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I would be annoying to an engineer if
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, throw Brower on every fucking thing. Like
I'd snuff you.
I'd be telling engineers, they'd be like, what is Brower? I don't think we have that. I'm like, yo, search it, you have it. Trust me. Trust me. Yo, can you throw Brower on that pad? Like, I'm a Brower whore.
Oh, you like that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You talk about Brow Motion plugin a lot.
When I'm as a producer,
Uh-huh.
nothing irritates me more than an artist that doesn't produce in the studio. Like, I don't like this. Like, if I pull out say it's just a metronome and a hi-hat, and I'm like, all right, let me take a bell and let me like
Come
do something.
on, bro.
And like, I don't know how it feels. Like, shout out to Ose. Ose's an artist that I work with a lot.
She don't do that. She lets you
What?
rock. Oh, she do that?
What?
You pull like
The one in
so
the
so you press Memoriam 3, boom, boom, and she gets
First time we was in the studio was in LA. It was like 2-3 years ago. It was me, her, and Josiah. It was the first time we were ever in the studio.
Wow.
Together. And me and Josiah was producing. And I remember it was a piano loop.
Yeah.
Then we came up, was like, oh, let's get this. And then we're adding to the piano loop, and I'm adding this like little pad thing. And it's super like jarring to the ear.
Okay.
But I know what I'm going to do with it.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like, and I look back, I'm like, and I'm
looking
looking
at
at
the
Josiah,
artist.
but I'm not looking at her because I know she don't like it.
Right.
And she's like, but I didn't think she was gonna speak up about it. She's
Right.
like, I don't think I like it. I was like, wait. So now I'm working double time to get the
now
right.
you working like I gotta make this fire.
And it's like,
That's so true.
okay, all right, I like it now. Yeah, I'm
He's
like, yeah, I know you like it.
I know
Get
you
outta
like
here.
it. Duh.
Trust me.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's one of the hardest things. Like, all right, because I do that in a session too, where I'll like start on something. You as an artist, bro, if I'm producing for you or writing for you, you gotta give me something. Like you gotta give me cues in the studio.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Let me say this: people in the studio that give you no energy, get out. leave.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
don't.
they don't contribute nothing.
Yo, they bring me down. Like if I'm in the studio, bro, and I'm vibing, and then I'm like, oh, this is hard, and I turn around, and then you ask me a question about something else.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be that guy because I just be scatterbrained. So I'll be.
bro,
Also,
I
too,
feel like I wrote the
mid-session?
greatest song of my life.
also too.
Mid-se-
Go
oh,
ahead.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
No, he was gonna say. What's he gonna say?
I was gonna say also too. When people don't listen, that's another thing for me.
What you mean?
Just like for us, we understand, like we have our own like kind of like language, like how when we're in sessions we just be like, oh, we fucks with that, or just like we'll just like leave-ins, or even me will just like while you're doing something we'll kind of like, oh, but try this real quick, just throw one thing
Yeah,
on,
you give me
and
input.
then
I
you
fuck
go
with that.
go from there.
Right.
Oh my god.
I don't like when people don't listen.
I
I don't like when people don't listen.
One of my least favorite sessions, and I think like 2 people around me know. I was in a session. I was at a Sony camp, and it was a session
Nice.
with a producer, and this producer had, at the time, this was like a year or 2 ago, the biggest record in hip hop and R&B, like the biggest record
At
with
the
the
time.
biggest artists
Okay.
on it, and Grammy everything. And we're in a session, and it's me, him, and another producer I know from like way back, working with this new artist, and he's an Ableton user. Well, I think that's probably where my Ableton trauma comes from.
Oh boy,
But he
did
was
you bad.
really like, he was one of those like,
Oh,
anything I did, it was, and we're making a beat together. I was put in this room with you for a reason.
Okay.
I had the bass, we playing yada yada. He's starting the beat, and we're giving off ideas, and it was just like a
Right.
get like we don't need that. We don't need that.
He was doing
I did a
this?
bass line. The artist was like, "Oh, I like this. I like this." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool." It's like passive aggressiveness almost. It's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
That's cool.
Like I went to the
Ow.
bathroom. I came back.
Changed.
What? No, he has the bass recording a new bass line.
Changed.
I'm like,
Yeah, changed
really?
it. Yeah.
that's so
Word?
yeah,
That's
that's
nasty.
That's
It's really
corny
nasty.
work.
Like, and
That's
I,
corny
what?
work.
And
You're
I've seen him. He ain't double back with another record. Since,
Okay, cool.
But I've seen him, and it's like, all right.
I don't like people in the studio, and this is why I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to working with people in the studio, I always feel nervous because literally I'm joining up somebody on figuring out their personality in my most sensitive space
in real time.
in real time. So sometimes I'll literally talk. We will not write or anything. I'm talking to you. Like
No,
I'm,
I need that.
We
And
gotta
when
talk.
I don't have that, those be like the weirdest
the
sessions.
weirdest sessions. Yeah.
Because I don't know you.
Yeah.
And with you, you're professional. You have years in there.
Right.
I don't think before I act sometimes. Meaning, I know how to carry myself. I know how to deal with situations.
Yeah.
But in real time, I can make the wrong decision off a whim.
True.
And how to react to certain things.
True.
And I'm aware of that with myself. So it's just like, it's really important to, if not, you don't have to know their life.
Right.
You have to know whatever, but at least like, let's chat.
Yeah.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
show? Like what you've been listening to lately?
That's a fact.
And you may not care to learn about what they're on mentally.
Right.
But you see how in the way they answer certain things. The smallest things. Are they excited to talk to you?
Right.
Are they like, I'm not worried
That's
about
nasty.
that. Let's work.
Right.
Or are they, we got to make the music.
Yeah.
It's compatibility is really important in the collaboration space.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
I have a publisher, and sometimes my publisher requires me to go on do not say anything. My publisher requires me to go on writing sessions and stuff like that. So a lot of times in the writing session, I'll be also engineering. Like I'll be engineering. So I'll be there, I'll be engineering, I'm controlling the session. If you're engineering the session, you know you're in full control. Like we all know. And sometimes I've been in sessions where it's like, all right, meeting the person, we're talking, and I'm like, okay, this person seems cool. Then we start writing or start doing stuff, and it's the way you critique or the way you say, not that, that's what pisses me off, or that's what throws me off. Like the way you critique me or the way you talk to me. Because when you're trying to steer me in a different direction, but I feel like you're talking down to me in a session, that's when I'm like,
I don't work for you. Oh my gosh.
I
love
don't,
that.
excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me.
And that sounds rude to say it.
It does.
But I'm going to, like, I'm not going to say I don't work for you, but in my mind,
I'm like,
that's how it feels like you're being treated.
That's how it translates.
And man, and I'm giving him his flowers. It's a recent session. I don't know him well, but we had an amazing time. Sir, when we were in the studio with Sir, and he said, man, there was like one line, and it was very easy to work with him. It was me, him, my boy
Mike-
Soundtrack, and my
Mike
boy Mike Classic.
shout out Mike.
And it was so easy to work with him because
That's so refreshing.
it was one point where it was like, man, we could do better than that line, but I hate to deny a line and not have something to replace it
He
with.
said that?
Yeah, and I was like,
Me and him just had this conversation.
what?
So I don't like like this. I don't like fighting with a line for long. Like,
I don't.
if I say a line, I'm not the type to be like. Sometimes I'll be like, no, let me think of. I'll say, let me think of something else. And if I don't come up with, I'm like, no, that's the line. Like that's the line. That's what came out. That's what felt right.
At the same time,
I don't like sticking on a line like that.
I understand sometimes. Yeah, there's a better way to say it, and I'll take time to.
Me too.
We spent. This one time we spent like an hour on a damn line for some guy just to go back to the ring. But I love like that intention of hey, I know I don't want this.
Right.
I don't want to feel like I'm throwing it away without giving you a replacement for it. Right. It means more than just because it's easy to say I don't like it and not have.
And then
you know what it's like?
What?
You out with your homeboys, homegirls, whatever.
What?
I'm hungry. All right, let's go. We out to eat. Everybody in the car want Burger King.
My God.
Like, I don't feel like Burger King.
So what do you feel like?
So I don't know, man.
Type shit. Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like. Man,
I'm like, if yo, leave me alone.
I've been in a lot of those moments actually.
You know my favorite spot to be in that situation?
What?
Is when they say, yo, what we gonna eat? I'm not hungry. Y'all, I don't care.
What they got to do with it?
It got nothing to do with me. Y'all fight it out. Especially when I know I'm in a group of people that always be like, it's always a fight. Like, what we gonna eat? I'm like, bro, let's order this.
Who personally got you mad? Because that had nothing to do with audio. No, explain that in audio terms now.
Explain that in audio terms?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, what's the equivalent of that in a session?
Like, you know what that's the equivalent?
What is it?
We all writing a song. You be like, I'm not writing the song. That's what it feels like. I'm not part of this
Y'all
song.
better than me. Write the song.
Write the song.
I'm not even stop. I got a Grammy. I got a Grammy.
That's nasty.
That's what just basically
that's
like.
nasty.
It's like me saying, yo, I got a Grammy. I'm good.
But no, I'm excited for the future of collaboration in audio. Well, I'm not going to even say in audio because I can only speak from my damn perspective.
That's a fact.
And I feel like we never speak on our personal, like, whatever we're going through. But I'm very excited for all three of us in this next, like, phase that we're going to. Because I feel like the C word is out of here. The sickness, the panoramic.
Yes,
that
thank
we're going
you.
through.
Good man.
And
oh my, he's getting maturity. Just knows how to work YouTube. Like, don't say that word on YouTube.
But what you call it?
Pistachios.
It was. We already said it, by the way.
All right, whatever. Yeah, continue.
But,
whatever. I don't know.
We're kind of everything's back. Kind of.
Yes.
We're traveling more.
Yeah.
Plane tickets are higher than ever, but
ever.
We can figure it out.
I'm excited. I will say this. I am excited. You know, we just like that was our first sponsor, like of the thing. Even though, for instance, I know Apogee gave us like
and
the
UAD and
the equipment. Like shout out to all the companies once again that do value us and are investing in us. Thank you so much. B Connect, this was more of a very formal sponsorship. So I just want to say thank you to B Connect for sponsoring this episode and making this possible for us to be here. Long story short, I know a lot of you also in the comments, you're always saying you want longer episodes. Well, guess what? If we have sponsorships and this can start to be something that is more sustainable for us, then yeah, we can make longer episodes. It's just that, and sorry to talk about business, I just feel like people don't realize how expensive it is to create this. So it's very hard in order for us to give you 2-hour episodes. It literally costs. Like, so I am excited that we're starting to move in a direction because of y'all to be able to support the podcast and stuff like that through the subscription. Thank you to all of our members. You're seeing this first. By the way, you probably saw this way before everybody, this episode here. So we're figuring it out, but we're going to figure it out. You're helping us,
You're helping us create plugins too.
Yo,
sidebar.
That's a fact. And then I just want to announce one more thing.
Oh, we teasing something?
Yo, a lot is happening with the podcast, man.
We teasing something?
To our fans, bro. Like,
are we teasing something?
Whoa.
That's a super that's a super leak.
I like it.
That was a super leak.
If you know, you know. If you a member,
if you know, you know.
If you a member, you gonna see this first. But bro, wait, because I want to.
Yeah, we're actually teasing something.
It's because it's going down.
Let's end this on a high note, man.
Oh, you got bars?
Him.
No, this man. All right, hold on. They like, what's happening? Everybody's like, what are they talking about? So, long story short, we do have a very special surprise for you guys coming this week. So, be on the lookout for it on Monday on the HMD Instagram page. Long story short, we have this really special contest that you'll be able to submit something to for us. And you're going to see it's on a platform called High Note. I can't wait for you guys to see this and to kind of hear what you guys have. I know you're like, what are you talking about? You'll know about it Monday, which is the 11th, if I'm not mistaken, right, Jay? December 11th. So, look out for that.
Before y'all send whatever, throw the GP on there.
GP?
Yeah, the
God particle.
Oh, here you go.
Yo, Before we leave, can we talk about it?
Another episode.
No?
Another episode. No, please.
Okay,
please.
okay,
Another
okay.
episode. We're out of here. It's the My Audio Nerds Podcast. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Make sure that you also leave that comment to get that VIP Gold Edition compressor and the EQ.
The VIP
and also,
pack.
remember the VIP pack. And also, remember to join our subscription service to be a paid member, to get exclusive episodes, money in our store, plugins for free, all kinds of craziness. You can hit the join button. It'll be in the link in the description as well. This is the My Audio Nerds Podcast.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
That's a fact.
We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. Let's go.
Link in the description for his YouTube as well. We out of here.
Yep.
No Courtney contests.